1991 on a J, Mercedes SEL 500. Long wheelbase, this one, the 5 litre V8, automatic. Lovely colours as well, all the toys on it. Bodyweight wise, we're going to start off the bonnet, work our way around the car, onto the interior, and then we'll go for an engine start-up. The bonnet itself's in lovely condition, lovely and straight up the bonnet. No real issues at all with there, no nasty stone chips. No dings or dents at all to the bonnet, all nice and fresh, all nice and shiny. No rust around the headlights, both sides. Headlights are crystal clear on both sides, no chips or cracks of those at all. You can see that there, the grill's in lovely condition as well, all the bright work's nice and shiny. A few light scratches to the grill itself, but that's to be expected. But not bad at all. Really nice and fresh, this one. Headlights are crystal clear. Bumper corner, left hand side, no issues with that. The chrome on the bumper is lovely as well, no real pitting to that at all. And again on the right hand side, lovely and clear all the way across there, no problems at all with that. You'll see the 2-eye cover, we have got the 2-eye cover. It's just unclipped itself, we don't want it falling out when we're moving it around the hall. Lovely and tidy underneath the indicators with no rust. Nice and tidy on both sides. As you come round the arch there, lovely and fresh there, no problems at all with that. Up the wing top, there's an odd little tiny little blemish in the paint if you really get a magnifying glass out on this one. But the arch itself, it's lovely and straight. I've got no rust coming through on the paint side of things. Nice wheels all the way around as well. The lower half of the body kit fits nice and snug down the right hand side. Tiny little stone chip to the back of the indicator there on the right hand front wing. Lovely and straight down the driver's door, no problems at all with that. No heavy scratching, no chips to the back of the door. And like I say, body mouldings all lovely and straight. As we come up onto the pillar and wing mirror, nice and tidy on the wing mirror, cap, no cracks in that. Up onto the roof now, sunroof model as well, lovely and straight across the roof. The odd little bird poo mark here and there, and maybe a few light surface scratches. Tiny stone chip bleb to the sunroof at the front. This is how harsh you've got to really be to find fault, especially with the car 1991 in this order. Lovely and fresh. Down that lovely big rear door with it being a long wheelbase, you've got no corrosion across the door top, no heavy marking around the handle, no chips to the back edge of the door. Lovely and straight. Could probably do with a little bit of a new clip on there for you being. That's how harsh you've sort of got to be on this one really. No rust to the rear arch once again. Tiny little mark in the paint on the rear, I mean very, very small there. We'll do the arch lip so you can see how clean that is in there. Arguably one of the cleanest SELs I've seen for a long time. Clearly been looked after this one. Lovely and straight down that driver's side. See how well it sits as well, all one colour. Down the rear quarter onto the rear bumper again, chrome works lovely and shiny. No scuffs on the bumper, no rust underneath the lights. As you work your way along to the left hand side again, no rust underneath the lights. And the light lenses are nice and clear on both sides of this car. Across the back of the number plates around, nice and tidy as well, no problems with that at all. And the rest of the bumper showing no major marks at all. We've got a tiny little scuff here, tiny little scuff on the bumper. And again, left hand side lovely and clear. Up onto the boot lid itself, lovely and flat across the boot lid. Lovely and shiny, no corrosion around the handle or the badge, and no rust around the rear window. A tiny little bit in there, and I mean a very, very tiny amount. You could hardly even see that. If I hadn't pointed that out, you would definitely wouldn't have noticed that, that's for sure. Very, very usable, this one. It's like riding in an armchair as well. Across the back edge of the left-hand rear quarter where it meets the bumper, we've got no rust again. Around the arch, no rust coming through. I'll do the arch slip so you can see how clean and tidy the arch slip is there. Undervalued these cars at the minute, they really are. This one again, if you look at the guy price, sensible money on this. Down the left hand side rear door, again no problems at all with that. And again, same issue there, it wants a new clip or bit of sticky pad on the chrome trim, but that's really how harsh I'm being to find fault. Lovely and tidy around the handle, no rust across the door tops, the odd little imperfection in the paint here and there. Nice and straight on the passenger front door once again. Body kit's lovely and straight down the lower half of the sill section. As you come down onto the front door, lovely and tidy once again, nice and straight, no dings or dents. For such a long car, it's very, very straight down both sides. And more importantly, we've got all 4 arches are nice and clear all the way around. No rust coming through on the arches. It was the common fault on these makes. That is not the case on this one. Sits lovely and level as well. Onto the interior now, condition sort of continuing throughout. It's as good on the outside as it is on the in. Door card itself's lovely and tidy. Minimal wear really to the handle. You see you've got your electric seats. The wood's all good around the handle. A few little marks to the door card. A little bit of discoloration there where the door's been closed over the years. A nice dark blue carpet set with a little bit of wear to the heel pad. The seat itself showing the right amount of wear for the year and the mileage. You've got some discoloration and two little nicks out of the seat there. That's the driver's seat, driver's bolster. Incredibly comfy in this one. Across the top of the dashboard, lovely and straight, no problems at all with that, no cracks. The dials are lovely and clear, easy to read. Down the centre console, nice and tidy, no problems at all down the centre console there. Heated electric front seat to the 1991 Merc. Headlining is lovely and clean as well, no nasty marks at all to the headlining. Onto the driver's rear now. Door card itself, no marks on that, lovely and fresh, no problems with the wood. You've got your big footrest as well, loads of room in there, no issues at all. Minimal wear to the seats, everything's armrest. Look at the armrest, that's probably never been down. Lovely and tidy, minimal wear. Carpet set's lovely and clean as well, nice place to be sat at. Into the boot now. Again, lovely and tidy in this massive boot. No problems in there at all. Like I say, we have got the tow eye cover off the front. Spare wheels in there as well, and your jack. Original triangle. Lovely in there. Onto the left hand side rear. Again, same condition. The door's lovely and tidy, no problems at all in the door there. The seats showing minimal wear once again. You don't really move the seatbelt out the way to see there's no cushion to the side bolster on the left hand side either. And again, headlining lovely and fresh from the rear there. The leather trim there has unclipped a little bit around the light. Left hand side front again, no problems at all with the door card, no delamination to the wood at all, no marking on the door card. Lovely and clean across the dashboard on the left hand side, and minimal wear once again to the left hand side front seat. Will go nice and slow down the bolster there. A little bit of creasing on the bottom, which is all correct. And again, a lovely dark blue carpet set in there. Onto the engine bay now, 5 litre V8. It is the biggest one you could get. James is going to fire it into life for us. A little bit of a scoot off the belt, but we have had the battery on charge, so I think that's just pulling a load of amps. But we have had just taken the battery off charge there, seems to be holding, so that's good. Checking over nice and happy. Oil pressure, James? We'll go around and check that. We did notice, and we have checked, you'll see, that is the water right there. So you can see the oil pressure, but James is pointing out there, we have checked the water, there's plenty of water in it, so I think it's either it needs a new sensor or it's a sticky level in there. So that's not a real big issue, I don't think. Like I say, we have checked the water and it is full. And there you have it, the J-Reg 1991 Mercedes SEL 500, the long wheelbase, good colours, lovely interior that one. Ready to be sure for driven around in that, that's for sure.